Hello, friends! I am super excited to show you my new cover. I released it on Facebook yesterday, but super excited. It is up on Amazon. I rebranded my previous series called Alizarin Crimson, and here's the cover to that. And I really loved this cover, but it wasn't quite on genre as much as I wanted, and people didn't connect with that word alizarin as much as I had hoped. So I rebranded it to be Crimson Magic. I love this cover. I love how bright red it is, and I'm super excited about it. I wanted to show you a little bit about cover design and the process that goes into that. I did this on an Instagram, whatever story, but I had some other questions outside of that, so I thought I would just tell you guys. One thing I will mention though, if you have no previous design experience, I would not recommend trying to design your own cover. It is so important for covers to be on brand, on genre, be well designed, because otherwise readers don't connect with them as well. So I was going to first show you the photos that went into my cover, this red one, Crimson Magic. So here is one. So you can see it's raining during the day in New York City. Then we have another just sky there. Here is the girl on my cover, her head. So I take just her head and then one more, I have her body. So this body is so much more active than the one that the head was on, but I wanted to make sure she looked like a teenager and looked younger, because I can't stand it when older, in their 20s, adults are portrayed as teenagers, because I think that gives a false sense of what a teenager should look like. And anyway, so here we are. Here is my book cover. I have taken off pretty much everything. Let's take the text off. So I was going to start at the bottom and show you what it looks like as each of the layers are built on each other. So there's almost 50 layers in this book cover. So of course it starts with the sky, and I do some things to add some drama to the sky, and then I turn it more red, because my book is all about the red. So, and then I add, so that was like 4 layers to alter what just the sky looked like behind the picture. And then here I put in I put in that picture of the bridge I showed you, and that's what it originally looked like. And then I put another level on it to make it blend in with background more. And so in my book, the girl controls red, and it's super chaotic. So I, of course, put some chaotic red there to really show that in the cover. And then behind her is like this glowing glow. So I put that behind her, and then yay, now we have Our Lady, and she also has a glow behind her as well. And then in my book, red seeps into my character's body and then makes kind of like tattoos on her arms. So there's that one. We'll zoom in so you can see it. So there's that, and then I had to place each of those individually so she could have those on her arms. And then, super exciting part, here comes the new head. So I have that new head. Right now it's not super blending in, so I added some more contrast, which gives it a lot of interest, her head at least. And then I added a color balance. Now that color balance adds red to her and her whole body at the same time. So then I adjust the whole thing. The whole thing was adjusted to have a lot more contrast and interest. So then she has her glowing orb of power. So fun. And then over here, the picture cuts off, and I need to be able to put text there. So added just some black, and so that way when we put a text, everybody can read it. And then I put another color balance on just to make sure everything looked bright and how I wanted it. So then I have more text that I need to put on the bottom, so I put a little gradient there to make her blend also with the rest of the background. And those are 2 layers that I didn't end up using. And then that one also. So I put a little bit of a darkness at the top, so because I'm putting text there, and then I put at the bottom kind of this like red cloud mist down by her feet. Okay, so that image is done, and if you can see, so that's what that image looks like without the text. So the next thing we need to do is put in the text. And I love this, this font that I use. I actually went through 3 other fonts and I didn't like them. And I didn't even like this one until I found this big C and then this M. And I just love how it all connects together. I just love it so much. So there's that text, and then got the text on the spine, and then of course the back text with my photograph and some more information there. So there you go. I just wanted to walk you through that process of how it is to put images together like that. And like I said, even I had to cut out each one of those, cut out her body and cut out her head, and it's interesting. It's an interesting process, and I actually love to do it. I would not do it if I didn't love it, and if I didn't have the skills to do it. I actually did pay for somebody to redo these covers, and I wasn't pleased with them, so I decided not to use them. So, but I love to do it. It's kind of like my little break from writing, is to be able to get in there and design, and I just find it really fun, and it can be a little stressful, but it's awesome. So anyway, let me know if you have any questions. This is fun to do, and I don't know if you guys find it interesting to see what goes on in covers, but I do. I find it really interesting. I've seen lots of videos where it's time, where they make it shorter and they go in there and they design, and it's really cool. So anyway, let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you all later.